Hi, I'm Jesse.
And I'm Chris.
And this is The Life Advice.
Hi, welcome to our show. I think we have a call. Let's have a listen.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is Kate. I'm calling from Chicago. I need some advice on how to deal with a coworker. He's really sloppy. He doesn't pay attention. He doesn't write anything down, so nothing gets done. It's just not a good situation. So I wanted to see if you had any advice on what to do. Thanks.
Okay.
That's a great question.
That is a great question.
What was your reaction?
I think we've all had coworkers in the past who just haven't been that great. I don't know how bearable Fred is or how sloppy he is, as you mentioned in the call, but you just have to grin and bear it. You know, so you start a dialogue, make a connection with him. As painful as that is, the loss will be greater if you don't do that because you won't be productive at work.
Yeah.
So grin and bear it, make the connection, and just, work as a team.
Yeah, I agree with you in a way, but then I want to say that if I'm understanding the caller correctly, I think you are. Yeah, I think that there is a huge sense of disappointment in this coworker, and the number one thing that I'm sensing is that the caller wants this guy to write things down. She mentions that, write things down. I don't understand why he wouldn't be doing that.
It's pretty easy.
It's really easy. Yeah. I mean, when I go to the grocery store, I keep a list of groceries, and I put things on that list.
Why?
Food.
Because you don't want to forget when you get home.
Exactly.
I'm making a pasta.
Yeah.
It's a tomato pasta. I don't have any tomatoes.
I need tomatoes. Yeah. And I need to put those things on the list so I can go home and feel,
I do the same thing with everyday tasks.
Yeah.
You just gotta make lists. Let's face it, we're human beings. Our brains aren't perfect. We use about 20% capacity. We could be using more.
Mm-hmm.
When's that gonna happen? I don't know.
No idea.
You gotta write things down.
You gotta write things down.
Put the pen to the paper.
Yeah. If I understand one thing from this caller, it's she needs to write things down too. Everyone should write them down.
Yeah. Let's leave it there.
Let's leave it there.
Just you gotta write things down. Pen and paper.
Pen and paper or pencil. Let's leave it there. 818-254-9876.
You can also find us on YouTube. Leave a comment. Do a video response. Ask a great question. We'd love to have you on an episode of Life Advice.
Yeah, that would be great.
We cannot wait to see you guys next week.
Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.